Morning, everybody. So I've been let loose with the microphone this morning. So thank you all for coming. So this morning we've got Iain Harvey-Ashenhurst on the organ, ably assisted by Ben, the page turner. So I'm going to let him carry on, and he'll come and explain what he's going to play through the morning. Okay? Thank you.
Good morning. That was a piece by Nigel Ogden, and he was the presenter of the BBC Radio 2 programme The Organist Entertains, and he sadly passed away early this year. So I've been playing his music at all my recitals in memory of him. So England's Glory, that was one of his brilliant pieces. Not quite in the theatre style as you'd expect at Blackpool with the console coming out of the stage, but more in the style of Elgar's Pomp and Circumstance marches with the big outer sections and then the wonderful English theme in the centre there. So Nigel Ogden's England's Glory. So I hope you enjoyed that. Following on, we're going to go across the channel to Paris, into France, and to where Louis Vierne, the organist and composer, was at Notre Dame for many years. And talking of people passing away, this isn't the theme of the recital, by the way. Louis Vierne passed away at the organ. So there we are, a bit of information about him. He was blind, but this piece that he wrote is from a book of 24 pieces, which he calls in freestyle. And it's called The Berceuse, which is a lullaby. And it's very, very quiet, and I'm going to play it on the top keyboard, the swell organ, where the pipes are enclosed in a box with louvres on the front, which open and shut via a pedal, which looks a bit like an accelerator. And it's in behind these pipes here, so it uses the quietest stops on the organ, which are the strings and the flute of that section of the organ. And very beautiful, so I hope you enjoy that. Very still and peaceful after that almighty clatter we've just heard. Then we're going to go a little bit further to the east and go to Germany after that, and step back into the 1600s to Buxtehude's time. And he was very important in Bach's development, Johann Sebastian Bach's development. Bach walked many, many miles to go and hear Buxtehude play up in Lübeck near Hamburg. So after that, I'm a bit worn out. So does anybody else want to finish off? So moving on from that, we're going to come back to England and then come to Herbert Howells, who was prolific English church composer. He was a pupil of Vaughan Williams at the Royal College of Music, and in his younger days, his style was very Vaughan Williams-esque, very English and folk tune style, very wonderful. And then his son, I'd said this wasn't going to be a theme of the recital, but his son died at about 9 from palsy. And the tune to the hymn, All My Hope on God Is Founded, Howells wrote, and it's named after his son Michael. It's a wonderful tune. So Howells, his style changed after this, and it became what we know today in the English church music, of his music just so quintessentially him. You know, if you hear it, oh yes, that's Herbert Howells, whatever it is. And this piece is in that idiom. It's called Saraband for the Morning of Easter. I played it on the morning of Easter, and as we're in Easter period still, I thought I'd play it for you today. It starts off pretty quietly, medium sort of organ, grows a bit, drops down to this very beautiful inner section, and then he starts to build it back up. And I think what he's trying to show in this at the end is the resurrection, because it's just a blaze of glory at the end, but really English style and just totally Howells. So I hope you enjoy that, and it shows the organ in its very English manner. We've heard it's trying to speak German and be a Baroque organ, which is done fantastically, but we're now going to hear it do what it really is supposed to do, an English organ. And then we're going to go on to the arrangement by Carlo Curley, the great organist, of Dvorak's Largo from the New World Symphony. And Carlo used to just improvise this, and it was an improvisation. And then Ian Tracy from Liverpool Cathedral, the organist there, he wrote this down from a recording, and so we're able to have it to play all around now. And this is really subtle, exceptionally quiet, and then he has a few twists in the middle of it, but it's a really wonderful piece. Then I'll come and talk to you about the last piece, because that's a bit more exciting again. So enjoy. Now, we started off with the Organist Entertains in a more English style, not quite the Blackpool Tower, but we're going to finish with Blackpool Tower. I have a book which is called Pub Medleys, and the first medley is superb, and it's based on You Are My Sunshine, On the Sunny Side of the Street, Show Me the Way to Go Home, and I won't tell you what it ends up with, but if you are so disposed and wish to have a trot round the church, then fine. If you want to join in and hum along, sing along, then please feel free to do so. And then that'll be it. So thank you very much for coming to hear me, and hope you've enjoyed it and enjoy this.
Thank you, Ian. You've certainly gave the organ a workout as well as yourself. That was great. And I know a few of them jumped out their seat on the Largo one. I was sitting at the back and they all went, whoa. So that was lovely. Thank you. Right, and thanks to Don for being on the techie side. Thanks to Andrew and Wendy for doing the tea and coffee, and Diane as well. Thank you. Future ones, we've got another organist in June on Saturday the 27th. That's Ivan Linford. So if you can come and support that, please. And Saturday the 25th of July, we're hoping to put on a strawberry tea afternoon where Marion Bartholomew will be on the piano for that as well. So thank you all for coming. And if we give a nice big clap, might there be another one we can find?
Yes, good.